Hello there! Oh my gosh, welcome back everyone. Guess what? I'm in London now. Speaking English. Evan Ed in German is no more. Now, I'm just Evan Edinger, that boring guy that lives in London. Great. Also switched up a little bit. We're back to like the OG setup in the Evan Edinger days. The symmetrical bed, the backdrop, the lights on both sides. I like it, okay? We're bringing it back to a classic. It is so sad my Evan Ed in German has come to an Evan Edinger. So sad. The thing is, I am really happy to be back in London. I hung out with my London friends for the first time in literally ages, because I'd been away for so long, yesterday, and it was really nice. At one point, one of my friends was like, did it go by really fast? And I was like, no. My time in Germany lasted ages, and I think it's because I was doing so much every single day that every day meant something different. It was such a good feeling that I didn't just lose weeks. In London, in like the past, I've literally had weeks where I'm like, I can't even remember anything that I did last week because I wasn't doing anything. Whereas in Germany, every single day, doing something, getting new. And that's what my life is gonna be like right now. I'm going to be integrating everything I learned from Germany into London. So the big question in my mind, and probably yours if you read the title, is, was it worth it? Was this trip to Germany worth it? Depends on how I define, success and or worth, but I'm really happy that at the beginning of this trip, I set myself some goals and expectations. I went over them a little bit in my second video in terms of progress, but I haven't really talked about them at all since then. So that's what I'm doing right now. The first goal I set for moving to Germany was to improve my German. Now that is not really that quantifiable, but did I succeed? I would definitely tick that box. I definitely feel like my German has improved. I mean, I made an entire video in German last week, which, holy crap, thank you guys so much for all the positive comments. I almost got unanimous praise from Germans. Yes, my accent is a bit weird. I'm still learning the language, but it is so cool. It's genuinely one of the coolest things I've ever done. Thank you for watching. A lot of my English friends that don't even know German watched it and loved it. It's so cool. Also, not just the video, which obviously took a lot of time in editing to make sure it was right. I was speaking to older gentlemen in Germany that didn't know much English, and we were having a conversation. I've had debates in German. Phenomenal. I've got it. Now, is it going to end there? Am I going to come back to London and just go back to same old, same old? Absolutely not. Yes, I'm keeping up my Duolingo. The streak is nearing 1,000, but I'm also going to be doing a course book I bought from Germany to level up my German even more, and I'm still reading Harry Potter book 3 at this point. So, no, I'm not letting my German slide. We're going to keep on building every single day, building up until time to move on to Spanish. So, was it a success? German part? Yes. Boom. Good job. Also, by the way, I'm using my backup glasses. If you're wondering, like, how did he get his glasses to be fixed? I've got some backups. Thank you to glasses spawns I've done over the years. Now, my second goal for Germany was to become a better cook by memorizing at least 5 dishes. Did I succeed at this? Well, I definitely am really good at making Wiener Schnitzel and Bratkartoffel now. Hooray. I'm also really good at making a specific black bean vegetable burrito. I've mixed it up. I've added other ingredients now that make it taste even better. So I added some meats here. So I'm experimenting a little bit more as a cook, which is good. I'm learning skills, and I'm still good at spaghetti, some other things. So do I have 5? Not quite. But I'm not letting it drop there. I've now signed up for one of those services that sends you like a couple recipes every week with fresh ingredients, so I no longer have to go to the store to buy them, which is convenient, but my main thing from that is I want to cook more, because the more I cook, the better I get at cooking in general. So yeah, maybe I only cooked 2 specific dishes while I was in Germany, but now I completely understand like how the meat cooks and how these vegetables cook with each other and the timings on things, and just by doing that alone, I've gotten better at the entire concept of cooking. So I'm keeping that up. Like I said, got the cooking box, gonna be doing even better every single day in London, and hopefully by the end of this month, I'm definitely gonna have like 5, 6 memorized completely, don't need a recipe. So, we tick in that box? Yes, I'm much better cook than I was before I left. Now, my third goal for Germany was to become more physically fit by being able to run a 5K. And I'm really thankful that I gave myself that quantifiable goal, because most times when I've been trying to work on physical fitness, I've set myself this failure-free goal of work out more and go running more. Without a solid, tangible goal with just running more, I'm never gonna do it. That doesn't really work for me. Like when I would go to the gym previously, I would like do some reps, and then come back. And in 2 weeks of doing this, I wouldn't really see much growth. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing things randomly without a goal or purpose, except do it more. Without a goal like that, I have no purpose. I need the goal. And so, setting myself that goal, 5K, I was able to slowly get closer and closer to that goal, see the progress, and then smash it. I'm now running 5K multiple times a week. I ran 5K 2 days ago. I ran 4K yesterday. Literally, I can run now, which is crazy. And the best part about running is I genuinely get a high from it, all right? About halfway through to the end of the run, I am like, whoa, it is a phenomenal feeling. I feel like my happiness is so much higher than it ever has been in my whole life. I know a lot of people say that, like, running is good for it is, okay? I know it's annoying at first, but the fact that I can now run a half hour straight oh my gosh, does wonders for my mental health. It's amazing. Now, also in terms of physical fitness, I've downloaded an app and it has this like personal trainer thing that gets you through these different exercises. Holy crap, I've been doing that every single day for the last 3 weeks. Thank you, Germany. This definitely was a success for me. I've integrated that here. I've got all my flatmates downloaded the app. We're all working out together. And in the last month, since I downloaded this, I've lost 9 pounds and I've gained 2 pounds of muscle mass. What? I've been 180 my whole life, and now I'm 171, and it's a lot more muscle. It's insane. I'm gonna be making a whole video about my fitness routine, hopefully in the future, once I feel a bit more confident with my body, but oh man, I am so excited because I can see so much tangible progress happening for the first time in my life. I kind of feel happy about me. It's great. So is that goal met? Heck yes. Fitness, it's on the way up. Lastly, my fourth goal for Germany was increasing my mental health via going to see a therapist. Therapy was always something that really scared me because it would just take so long for me to like choose a therapist, fork over a lot of money. What if I don't like them? You know, this is such an out of the way thing. I hate it. In Germany, there's not that many that speak English, like in Munich specifically, so I didn't have that many to choose from. Picked one, had an amazing experience. Honestly, she helped me discover things about myself I really didn't know, and am I just gonna let it drop when I come back here? Absolutely not. I'm already looking for therapists in my local area to switch to, and luckily my therapist from Munich said she's got all my stuff in a file, and if I want, she can just send it right to the new guy so I don't have to start from scratch. Phenomenal. If you have the means to get therapy, oh my God, it is so phenomenal. I honestly want it right now. I know I haven't had it in like a week now, and I'm like, dang, I was making so much progress with what's going on in my mind and figuring out why I am the way I am in terms of sexuality and other stuff. It's blown my mind. Please get therapy if you can. So, was that part of my trip to Germany worth it? Heck yes, okay? I took the glasses off. That's how you know it's real. Tick that box. The overall question, was it worth it then? Duh, I've had no failures in this entire trip. A resounding yes. This trip was 100% worth it. I would do it again. At multiple points during this trip, I kept wishing I could stay a bit longer just to chase that feeling of this new fish out of water, everything's different experience. However, then I'd get towards feelings of, oh, I just want to go back to my bed and back to my room and integrate it back in. I kept going in and in between like, I want to be back or I want to stay. And now I understand what that feeling is. I was really excited about this feeling where I'm taking control of my life. Regardless of where I am, I was using that as a way to take control of my life. And all I have to do is keep that up in London. When talking about this trip to friends and to myself, I've honestly been treating this as a bit of a midlife crisis. I think one of you guys had commented that in a video initially, and I honestly was like, yeah, that is kind of what it is. I was a bit unsure with what I was doing with my life. I wasn't really happy. I felt like I was just complacent in, what do you do with your life, Evan? I don't know, I make videos every Sunday and try to make people laugh. I travel a lot. But what am I doing? What's my ambitions? And this trip was a way to just completely get myself out of there, bring myself in a new situation, fix all the habits I hated, get rid of them, and get myself into new habits. And it worked. I'm honestly happier than I've been in ages. I'd say that was one of the best months of my life. And I say going forward, I'm just gonna keep, hopefully, getting happier and happier. The thing is, I don't know if you've been following me for either a couple months, maybe a long time, you might have noticed that on social media, my tone of line has definitely changed recently. I'm on social media a lot less. I used to just obsessively scroll on Twitter all the time. People be like, oh, do you have this personal notifications? No, I was just literally always on Twitter, replying to everything I saw, and just it was how I occupied my time. But I find myself so much happier not doing that nowadays. And when I am, I feel so content with myself because I'm working on myself so much that I'm not that type of person anymore that's going to seek out opinions that other people have that I don't care about me. Like, I'm so happy with who I am. I know my friends are happy with who I am. And for the first time, like in ages, that's all that matters to me. I don't care anyone else has anything to say because I'm like, well, I like me and I'm working on myself. I hope you work on yourself. It's such a weird feeling of self-confidence and self-esteem that, like I said, I'm not faking anymore. You know the whole fake it till you make it? That was my whole thing. You know, in high school, it actually does work. I faked it for like a good 6 months and then was like, oh my God, I'm confident now. But it's not a real confidence. It's a bit of a shell. It's a bit of a superficial confidence. At this point, oh wow, I don't know. I feel like I'm a changed man, all right? If you ever get the chance to do anything ridiculously out of your comfort zone, do it. Doesn't have to be moving to a different country, but geez, man, I am just energized. I hope I can somehow inspire some of you to do something different, even with this whole video series or anything. And I know this isn't the most interesting video. You know, it's just, was it worth it? This is all about me. It's just a vlog. But that's what I'm doing here, man. This is the Evan Edinger channel. I love you guys for supporting me, whatever I do. I do British versus American. I'm doing some German videos. I make puns. It's just me. At the end of the day, this channel is me, my life, and what I think will entertain y'all, or entertain myself, really. And I appreciate you taking the time to check me out today. Thank you very much. I I can't stop smiling. I don't know, I'm real haps. And I appreciate you guys checking me out. So, next week, got another German-themed video for you. Surprise, surprise. And I've got some other stuff in the pipeline. I'm excited about this channel and about my life. And I guess, thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Goodbye. Oh, it's nice to have the bed again. I can lean back. Click this video. It's another one I made. It's pretty good. Oh, God. I love it.